अस्तु महोदय।
ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः।
धन्यवादः। अस्तु। All right. So as we were discussing earlier, most of the students must have studied numbers from 1 to 30 and Natvam Niyamaha this week. So we shall just quickly go through them. Yeah. Astu. Sushila Mohoday, prashna asti va?
No.
Regarding Natvam.
Yeah. Lal, it's the same Zoom. Ella class ulladuthaan. Okay.
Sushila Mohoday, please mute yourself.
Yeah. I believe she had a question regarding.
I'm sorry, Parvati Mahoday, she wanted the Zoom link. That's what I was a bit confused.
Astu.
It's in the description, Mohoday, no?
It's there in the Sasyam-4 group description.
Hold on. That's why. I'm sorry, yeah?
No, yeah.
This, I actually understood the concept, but over there, Na had already become Na, and so there is Viranganani, there is no Na there. That explanation I didn't do, I said. That way I didn't explain, I said. I understood the concept.
Okay. So, does anyone have any questions?
Chaitra Mohoday, in 2 minutes, just revise it.
Astu. Lakshmi Mohoday, would you like to?
You do it, ma. You do it.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, so these are the two rules. So we have here Repha or, the Shakara, then Rukara and Adhikam Nakara. So then, of course, we have this, Nakara here. And the second rule is, again, something similar with slight variation. Repha and then Shakara, then I think this has to be, it has to be Rukara, I guess. Rukara, Kalu, Lakshmi Mohoday.
Rukara.
I forgot to put the Halanta there. Okay.
Yeah.
Just any of these.
And Sha, it is that Shanmukha Sha.
Sure, right? It is.
Not the Shankara Sha, it is Shanmukha Sha.
Yeah. So followed by, there has to be Halanta here, beneath these, the root. And then, Swara, so from A to Au, or Ha, Ya, Va, then Ka, Varga, Pa, Varga, plus, Nakara. Then again, we have the Nakara here. So these are the two rules. Pruchatu Vishwa Mohoday.
I think for Rukara, there is no need for Halanta because it is Swaras.
Okay. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, there is no need, like he said. I just remembered.
Okay.
Swara, we don't have a Halanta.
Yeah.
For Vyanjanam, we have, but not for Swara.
Yeah, so actually I referred my last year's notes, so I was wondering, how I made a mistake in typing.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I referred and I kind of, typed it out. So yes, I mean, all of you would have kind of gone through these examples in your respective classes. Sanshodhanam. Chitra Mahode, would you like to say this one in Bahuvachanam? Bahuvachane?
Samshodhanani.
Astu. Sushila Mahode, next one.
Prithukam, Prithukani.
Pruthukani. Astu. Sangeeta Mahode.
Ananani.
Sthanakani. Astu.
Ananani.
Ananani.
Oh, Ananam. Okay. Yes. You're doing the third one, right? Yes. Ananani. Astu. Vishwa Mahodaya.
Sthanakani.
Sthanakani. Ajay Mahodaya.
Indriyayani.
Indriyani.
Indriyani.
Indriyani. Astu. Anyone else who has joined?
No.
Okay, there is S. Jayanti. Jayanti Mahode.
Yeah, yes, Jayanti, iPhone. Yeah.
Bhavati Vaktumichate. She's just joining. Okay, let's maybe, let's wait for her. Jayanti Mahode. Okay, she's still trying to connect.
She's connected now.
Jayanti Mahode, namaste.
Can't hear whoever it is.
No, she is on mute. Namaste. Oh, it's Parvati Mahode.
Namaste. I'm so sorry. Shamyatam.
Chinta
I forgot the class.
Astu. Would you like to grab a sip of water? I mean, or would you like to go ahead and give your inputs for this exercise?
We're just
Okay,
doing the Bahuvachana form.
The Bahuvachana form of,
Chakram.
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 Hmm.
Chakrani.
Chakrani.
Yeah.
Chakrani. Astu. Chitra Mahoday.
Upasesanam. Upasesanani.
Upasechanani. Astu.
Tell me the meaning of Upasechanam.
Upasechanam, before I guess, I have something in mind, but let me just guess, whether I'm correct, before giving out the answer.
I don't know the meaning.
No, I have something in mind.
And also Prithukam.
Prithukam is that avalaki.
Yeah.
Aval.
Poha.
Beaten rice.
Aval.
Beaten rice.
Beaten rice.
Okay.
Upasechanam means chutney.
Yeah. Actually,
Upasechanam is chutney, is it, Maudya?
something liquid, pouring. I remember, last year we learned like rasam or, something like that. Yes. So I had, but I just wanted to confirm. And so juice, broth, yes, upasechanam, pouring upasechana. Chutney, spoken Sanskrit says it's chutney. Anything poured over or upon. It could be even pouring rasam over rice or sambar over idli, anything. Okay, Sushila Mahode, any other doubts in the homework?
No, thank you. That is the only doubt.
Astu.
You want to set it up?
Okay, so I believe also all the groups have done the numbers also, right? From 1 to 30. Okay, so we shall just quickly go through those.
I'll put you to big because I actually already got it. Yeah. What is this? No more.
Suresh, can you find earphones from Ravi for me?
Parvati Mode, you may want to mute yourself.
Sorry, I don't know where I am.
Message her that.
Shamyatam. Right.
Astu. Drishyate va?
Astu Madhav.
Okay. All right. So we should just quickly, try to read these. Yes. And
It's not full, Chakra Mahode. It is not full.
Chaitra Modi, just lift it. I mean, just scroll it up
Coming. Only till 7.
a little more. Ha.
Some more.
Ha.
Astu.
Uttama asti. Ha.
Astu. Chitra Mohode,
हा महोदय
could you, please read.
एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश
Chitra Modi,
षोडश
ekanimisham. Read the 14 one.
चतुर्दश
You said chadur. It's chaturta. Dhanyawada, Modi.
चतुर्दश पञ्चदश ಇದು ಷೋಡಶ spelling is correct.
Oh, yes,
Shodasha.
it has to be Shodasha. It is.
Da has to be there.
Become the. Yes, that's a typo. I shall change it, Mahoday. Dhanyavada for pointing it out. Shodasha.
षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशतिः एकविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षट्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्
Trimshat Mahodaya and Shad Vimshatihi. It's da. Shad, not shat. Shad Vimshatihi.
षड्विंशतिः yes षड्विंशतिः
Dhanyawada.
Dhanyavada, Chitra Mahoday.
धन्यवादः
Astu. Sushila Mahoday. Bhavati patati va?
Aham patati. Patamaha, no? I am
Patami.
Thami.
Patami. Aham patami. Ekam, dve, त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश षड्दश षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशति एकविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षड्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्
अस्तु महोदय धन्यवाद संगीता महोदय
आं महोदय एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश
Sangeeta Mahodaya, you can't say dash, you have to say dasha.
एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशतिः
Mahodaya,
एकविंशतिः
vimshatihi.
He.
Visarga also
Vimshati.
should be go.
विंशतिः
Ah,
एकविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षड्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्
धन्यवादः महोदय। विश्वा महोदय।
एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशतिः एकविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षड्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्
धन्यवादः महोदय। अजय महोदय।
आं महोदय। एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशतिः एकविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षड्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्
धन्यवादः महोदय। पार्वती महोदय, भवती पठति वा?
आं महोदय। एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशतिः. Yeah, I have a line coming there. Yeah, विंशतिः. एकाविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षड्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्.
अस्तु महोदय, this is एकविंशतिः, not एकाविंशतिः.
एकविंशतिः.
21
Yeah.
एकविंशतिः.
एकविंशतिः.
अस्तु, धन्यवादः महोदय।
धन्यवादः।
अस्तु, नीलिमा महोदय, कृपया पठतु।
एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश त्रयोदश चतुर्दश पञ्चदश षोडश सप्तदश अष्टादश नवदश विंशतिः एकविंशतिः द्वाविंशतिः त्रयोविंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः पञ्चविंशतिः षड्विंशतिः सप्तविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिः नवविंशतिः त्रिंशत्।
महोदय, this is पञ्चविंशतिः. It is अत्र हलन्ता नास्ति, so 25 would be पञ्चविंशतिः. पञ्च not पञ्च, पञ्च अकार अस्ति, पञ्चविंशतिः. धन्यवादः महोदय। अस्तु, has everyone got a turn to read the numbers? अस्तु, So prashnaः सन्ति वा? पृच्छतु महोदय, पार्वती महोदय.
Yeah, for 16, what was that? Where was that?
Shodash,
It
yes,
showed-
that's a typo.
Is it da or ta?
It's
Da.
da, Mahodaya. Yeah, there's a
Oh.
typo there. It has to be da.
Yeah.
I should correct it.
Da. Okay.
Da.
Dhanyavada. Yeah. Shodash.
So, what has everyone learned, I mean, about these numbers in their respective classes? Would you like to share some interesting facts or anything which, sounded interesting to you?
Yeah, Mahodaya, some clue Jane Mahodaya gave like that. Some in English, 21 means first tense place we used to say tense 21. Here in Sanskrit, first ones place we will use Eka Vimshatihi. In that way, that clue he gave, it is very useful for us.
So yes, so as we say here, right, like 11 or even 12, so Dva, it comes here towards the left hand side. And then we have Dvadasha and then Trayodasha. So unlike English, we have it, and even I think some of our languages also, like in Kannada, Hanneradu, Hadmuru. So there also it is like, it's unlike
10 plus.
It's unlike Sanskritam. So yes, so yeah, any other
It's like English.
Astu. Yeah, any other interesting facts or any patterns which you people observe here? Let's look for patterns in these numbers.
The number
Some of the
9.
numbers like number 5, Pancha. This is common across the line. So it goes Pancha, Panchadasha.
Doesn't change. 6 is the problem.
Change. But like a Chatwari, it changes to Chatur. And
Chatur,
then 3 is another one which changes to Trayo.
Even Sapta follows the same pattern, Mahodaya.
Yeah.
Sapta,
Saptadasha, Saptavimshatihi,
Yeah.
Saptatrimshatihi.
yeah.
The real odd one is Shat.
9 also.
I didn't get you, Parvati Mahoday.
The really weird one is the Shat, the 6. Shodasha
Okay.
and Shadvimshati. That needs some fixing in the head. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this one, of course, this is a typo. This I shall change.
Yeah. But still, Shat and Shodasha, I don't see much of a relationship. Yeah.
That's true.
And
So,
also for Ashta, we are putting that matra there, no? Akara. Akara. Because we don't add the matra, right?
Where we don't add Mahoday?
We don't say Saptadasha, but here
For Ashta and Eka, we add Amatra.
Yes. So even when we see the numbers right from 1 to 100, we shall probably identify more patterns. We could do it, maybe next week. By then, all the groups would have learned till 100. So I just saw that all the groups have learned till 30. So I just took up only that for this week. So one thing which you probably would have heard is these numbers are considered as Visheshanani in Visheshanani in Sanskritam, adjectives. We shall learn about that. And there is also something very peculiar about this Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari. That too we shall learn in future. And hence I have just highlighted them in different color.
Okay.
So basically when we kind of, observe the patterns, it's easier for us to remember, these numbers. Lakshmi Mahode, Bhavati Kimapi Vaktum Ichchati va? About these numbers.
Actually, as we go, it won't be difficult at all because most of them follow the similar pattern. And Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari, of course, we have the Vibhakti Rupa. that we can take it up later when you study. But it won't be difficult. It's only till 30, then everything will follow.
So it's all a matter of practice, actually.
Yeah.
So
all of us went through that.
No, at least 11, 12, 13, 14 we have heard. Somewhere Ekadashi, somebody fasts on. So that was easy
No,
to
actually, till 14 we always
14 we hear.
Because, you know, then Amavasya Paurnami.
Yeah.
Chaturthi, like that.
Chaturthi, all that sort of we've heard. But
Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti.
Yeah.
Numerals is difficult to write sometimes. 2 and 1 and all look nearly to write.
Yeah, that's true. We shall do some exercises, Mohode, in the next class.
Okay.
To identify the numbers, and we shall do all that. Today is just, warming up. That's all. Lakshmi Mohode, bhavati mute madhye asti. Lakshmi Mohode.
I was saying words and numbers also you should learn to write. Because next time when you start submitting the homeworks, you put these numbers only the way it is written. Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ekam, dve, trini. See, trini is similar to 3.
3.
And 6 is reverse 3, like that.
Yeah.
But 4, 5, I mean, you have to really get used to writing these numbers. 5, 7, 8, 9, all a bit different than what you normally write. So you have to really remember them to write.
Yeah, so one thing what we could start is, like when you are doing your homework, so for question number and all, you could, write in Sanskritam.
Devanagari.
Yeah, Devanagari
and script,
and even your name and your, Kaksha. So all that you could write in Sanskritam. So just to get a hang of it. Any other observations, anyone would like to make regarding these numbers or any specific patterns? So yes, and next week I'm also hoping, some of us would kind of say these numbers without referring anything. So maybe we could at least learn from 1 to 30 and come for the class. We could just try, if, just saying it without looking at any other notes.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
Actually, we did it in our class. We all said it by heart.
Oh, great.
Oh.
We shouldn't have put the slide.
Our class didn't do it, ma'am.
That's why I was closing my eyes. That's why I said.
Astu.
And you can do next week, Mahode, like that. Sanskrit number you give, then we can.
We shall do some abhyasaha, Mahode. Sure.
Yes.
We shall do. Astu. So if there are no other questions, then we could move on to our next.
Chaitra Mohode, that passage was there. Yeah, okay.
This is the one, right? Now, my only issue with this is I cannot scroll it up or down. That's my only. So, can everyone see the entire passage till Uttishtanti?
Yes.
Okay, I'm making it full screen.
Yeah.
So, I hope everyone can see it, right?
Yeah.
Prataha Puna Sarve, that last word is not seen. So you could
Prataha Puna Sarve Shigra. I have made it full screen.
Yeah, it's full screen.
Okay, we'll come to it. We'll come to it. Let's start reading and Astu. Chitra Mohode. Bhavati Krupaya Patatu.
Sarve Prataha Shigram Uttishtanti.
Artha Kaha Mohode.
Everybody, morning hours, Shigram means early, uttishtanti. Uttishtanti is future tense.
Na, uttishtanti is vartamanakale asti.
Yeah.
वर्तमानकाले बहुवचने अस्ति उत्तिष्ठन्ति they wake up
Wake up.
wake up
Okay. They got,
so
okay.
सर्वे बहुवचने अस्ति अतः उत्तिष्ठन्ति अपि बहुवचने अस्ति yeah so क्रियापदम् अत्र it follows the कर्तृपदम्
Dwadasha you didn't read, ma'am. Chitra Mahoday.
Yes.
Dwadasha.
सर्वे प्रातः शीघ्रम् उत्तिष्ठन्ति अस्तु चित्रा महोदय
Dwadasham, yeah.
द्वादश
We just learned the numbers.
उत्तमं पार्वती महोदय
सर्वे प्रातः शीघ्रम् उत्तिष्ठन्ति. All everybody got up in the morning, early in the morning.
Everyone gets up early in the morning. अस्तु अस्तु कृपया पठतु.
सर्वे प्रातः
no this one here एषा माता
एषा माता एषा शैलजा एषा सौरभः
एषः सौरभः
एषः सौरभः एषः जनकः.
अस्तु
What did you understand by this, Modi?
एषः जनकः means this is father. This the
Yeah, okay, correct. So what did you understand?
Family.
Family. Okay, what is the difference between Eshaha and Esha?
Pullinga, Strilinga.
Pullinga,
Strilinga. So that was what Chaitra Modi was trying to tell you. She had written Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatwari in blue.
Eshaha. One.
Yeah, Eshaha.
One male, one
is
female.
Pullinga. Eshaha Janakaha. Esha Mata is Strilinga.
So does it come from Ekam?
एकं नपुंसकलिङ्गे महोदय.
Okay.
Ekam patram, ekam yutakam, so that's how it is. So they are, it's Visheshanam.
Visheshanam.
Okay.
Okay.
So Esha Mata, Esha Shailaja.
Strilinga.
Strilinge santi ataha Esha Mata, Esha Shailaja. And atra pullinge santi ataha eshaha janakaha. Yeah, and they are all nearby. I mean, not far away. Ataha eshaha and esha. Yeah, so they haven't used, saha
or sa.
अस्तु चित्रा महोदय कृपया पठतु.
सर्वे प्रातः शीघ्रम् उत्तिष्ठन्ति.
अस्तु महोदय okay so anyway you have shared the meaning of this. Could you try this sentence in in which vachanam is this sentence?
Plural, bahuvachana.
Bahuvachane asti. Astu. Could you try this in ekavachanam? Instead of sarve, you just have as janaha. Okay, so janaha prataha shigram uttishtanti. Bahuvachane asti. So could you try saying it in ekavachanam?
Mata pratah शीघ्रम् उत्तिष्ठति.
माता प्रातः शीघ्रम् उत्तिष्ठति. यदि जनकः अस्ति चेत्
जनकः प्रातः शीघ्रम् उत्तिष्ठति.
उत्तिष्ठति. So here the point to be noted is the kriya padam, it doesn't change. According to it doesn't in the sense for strilingam or for pullinga, it is the same. It stays, uttishtati or uttishtanti depending on the vachanam of the kartrupadam. Astu, atra linga beda nasti. Yeah?
Linga beda nasti.
Astu. Dhanyavadaha, Mahoday. Okay, next, Sushila Mahoday. भवती कृपया पठतु नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस.
This sarve singular is sarvaha.
आम् आम् महोदय, सर्वे पुल्लिङ्गे अस्ति.
So bahuvachan is sarve, sarvaha is
आम् 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 एकवचनं. प्रथमा विभक्ति, it is जस्ति कर्तृपदम्.
बालाः पितामहं पितामही मातरं पितरम् अग्रजम् अग्रजां च नमन्ति.
अर्थः कः?
बालाः means children. Pitamaha grandfather, pitamahi grandmother, mataram mother, pitaram father, agrajam sister, agrajam brother. They all namaskar. They will do namaskar.
Agrajam is brother.
Elder brother, elder sister.
Agrajam
is
sister. Agrajam is plural again.
No. Older sister, elder sister.
That is it's okay. Agrajam. Okay. They do namaskar or namaskaram to all those people.
They do namaskaram to all those people. Astu. So Pita Maham, is it just grandfather, or would you like to add that?
Father's father.
So paternal grandfather, then Pita Mahim, paternal grandmother. Astu. Mataram, yeah, of course, mother and Pitaram father. Agrajam, Agrajam cha namanti. Astu.
Chaitra Madhya Ekanimisham. The one other pattern which we have to see is, in English we write all the sentences, all the words, and then and something else. But here the cha and is always written in the end.
So you can see cha is here.
At the end.
Just before the Kriya Padam. Sushila Mahoday, could you please try to say this in Ekavachanam?
Balakah pitamaham pitamahim mataram pitaram agrajam agrajam namati. Cha namati.
Cha namati. Astu.
Even if there are, suppose, can we say only there are two, pitamaham and pitamahi, then also say pitamaham and pitamahi cha, or pitamahi cha and pitamahim cha?
No. Pitamaham, pitamahim cha namanti.
You write all the words and then cha is written in the end. Only one cha.
Yeah, you don't have to add multiple chas, so one cha at the end.
Okay.
So yes,
and if you notice, there are no commas also in Sanskrit.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Apruchatu Mahoday.
That im in the end is to. Is it to say to the namanti, to somebody, to the grandfather, to grandmother?
Pitamaham, pitamahim. Mahoday. It is, they namaskara to. There's a vibhakti there. Yeah.
Vibhakti,
so,
okay.
Yeah, which we shall be learning shortly.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah. Dhanyavad.
So basically here, these all, they come under, karma padam. So yeah, we shall learn that.
Yeah.
But you are right. That's a good
But
test.
otherwise it would have just been pitamaha, pitamahi, right?
Ma'am. If it was in, pratama, but
Pratama.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dhanyavad.
Astu Mahoday. Sangeeta Mahoday asti va? It's in full screen, so I cannot see anyone. Sangeeta Mahoday, could you please read the next sentence?
I think she's on mute.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sarve भ्रमणार्थं गच्छन्ति.
Artha kaha?
All go for walking.
They all go for walking. Astu. So instead of survey, you could put there any other, padam, and could you try saying the same sentence in Ekavachanam?
जनकः भ्रमणार्थं गच्छति.
जनकः भ्रमणार्थं गच्छति. यदि जननी अस्ति चेत्
जननी भ्रमणार्थं गच्छति.
जननी भ्रमणार्थं गच्छति. जनन्यः अस्ति चेत्
गच्छतः
गच्छन्ति.
जनन्यः ईकारान्त बहुवचने अस्ति.
गच्छन्ति.
गच्छन्ति. जननी जनन्यः ईकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्द. अस्तु. सो भ्रमणार्थं धन्यवादः संगीता महोदय. सो भ्रमणार्थं say they all go for a walk. They all go for a walk. Astu. So next could we have Vishwa Mahodaya?
बालाः उद्याने भ्रमन्ति, क्रीडन्ति, व्यायामं च कुर्वन्ति.
अर्थः कः?
I think the boys are playing in the are actually walking in the ground, Udyanavanam. They are also playing and they are also exercising.
So Balaha, it could be boys or girls, boys and
children.
girls together. Children. So if it was only boys, it would have been Balakaha. So Balaha means children. Yeah? So Udyane, it could be a playground, it could be even a park, maybe. Yeah, so depending on the context. So Udyane, Brahmanti. So Brahmanti ityukte, they walk around. Kridanti, yes, as you mentioned, they play. And then they exercise. Cha kurvanti. Astu. Mahodaya, ekavachane.
Ekavachane, I think we can also use balakaha or balika. So balakaha udyane.
You say balaha also.
Balaha also. So then we don't know the gender in that case.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. Balaha udyane brahmati kridati vyayamam cha. What should be the
Karoti.
Karoti. Astu. So kurvanti bahuvachane asti, karoti ekvachane asti. Astu. Dhanyavadah Mahodaya. Ajay Mahodaya.
Graham agachanti and comes back to home.
They all come back home. Agachanti. Bahuvachane asti kalu.
Yeah. Grahe dant dhavanam kurvanti.
Okay, so Gruham agachanti. Could you please say that in ekavachanam?
Graham agachati.
Gruham agachati. Kaha Gruham agachati?
Balaha.
Kaha, or if it is ka balika. Basically so Gruham agachanti, so they all return home. So here it refers to all of them. Agachanti asti, ataha all of them they return home. Astu Mahodaya. So next sentence also you read, right? So krupaya artha kaha?
Grahe dant dhavanam kurvanti. And in home they brush their teeth.
So after coming back home, they brush their teeth. Astu. So gruhe danta dhavanam kurvanti ekavachane.
Grahe dant dhavanam karoti.
Karoti. Astu. Samyak Mahodaya. Dhanyavadah. Parvati Mahoday.
Snanadikam kurvanti. They have a bath.
Ekavachane.
Snanadikam karoti.
Snanadikam karoti.
Karoti. Yeah.
Astu.
Snanam karoti also we can say, no?
See, snanadikam means etc.
Etc.
So
Adikam. Yeah.
Adikam. So snanam kurvanti. Yeah, one could say that also. Anilima Mahoday.
ईश्वरस्य ध्यानं कुर्वन्ति. They meditate or they meditate upon God.
Ekavachane?
Ishwarasya dhyanam karoti.
Okay, so it's Ishwarasya, so it's more of atra, so of Ishwara, it comes like that, Ishwarasya. So Ishwaras, they do meditation of Ishwara, or Ishwara's meditation they do.
Yes.
So it sounds a bit funny when we translate everything to English. So it kind of sounds better when we translate it to our respective, home language or mother tongues,
Right, right.
So Ishwarasya dhyanam karoti ekvachane asti, kurvanti bahuvachane asti. Dhanyavadaha mohoday.
I have a question. In the first paragraph, in the second sentence, there were no commas, right? Pitamaham, pitamahim, etc.
No commas.
Later on,
No, in the second one, it's by mistake. There are never commas in Sanskrit.
Okay, so Brahmanti, Kridanti, there is no need for commas there, right?
No, Mahoday. There is no need for commas.
Okay. Should I read more?
No. Let's give others chance. We shall come back again. Yeah. So, okay. Chitra Mahoday.
Alpaharam kadanti. After breakfast, they
eat alpaharam. So alpaharam kadanti. So kadanti ityukte?
Kadati. The kadanti means they eat.
They eat. So astu. Ekavachane?
Alpaharam kadati.
Alpaharam khadati. Balakaha alpaharam khadati. Shailaja alpaharam khadati. Saurabha alpaharam khadati. Dhanyavada Mahoday. Sushila Mahoday.
Vidyalayam gachanti.
Vidyalayam gachanti.
Go to school.
They go to school. Ekavachane?
Saurabha vidyalayam gachati. Shailaja vidyalayam gachati.
Vidyalayam gachati. Astu Mahoday. Dhanyavada. Vishwa Mahodaya.
Vidyalaye sarvan namanti prarthanam kurvanti patanti likanti kridanti cha. So in the school, everyone prays, they offer prayers, they read, they write, and they play. And play.
They not everyone prays. They offer. I mean, they wish everyone.
Yeah.
They namanti. They do namaskara to. It could be their teachers or
friends.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah, they greet each other by doing namaskara.
Yeah.
Prarthanam kurvanti, patanti, likhanti, kridanti cha. Astu Mahodaya. Artha. Okay, you mentioned. Okay, ekavachane Mahodaya. You leave sarvan. You can just say the kriya padam.
Vidyalaye sarvan can be kept like that only.
No, I can use one of
but
them.
One person can do it.
Yeah, Vidyalaye Shaurabaha Namati Prarthanam Karoti Patati Likati Kridati Cha.
Okay.
Sarvan.
Mahodaya, you can always say Vidyalaye
Sarvan.
Sarvan. Shailaja Sarvan Namati Prarthanam Karoti Pathati Likhati Kridati cha.
I get it now. Yeah. So Vidyalaye Shailaja Sarvan Namanti. So she is going to greet everyone. So, okay, now I get it. Thank you.
And so even here the comma is superfluous. Okay.
You may or may not use. I mean, there's no compulsory rule there.
Okay.
Astu.
Vidyalaye Shailaja Sarvan Namanti or Namati?
Namati.
Ekavachane. This is only Shailaja, right? So it's Namati, then
Namati.
Karoti, Pathati, Likhati, Kridati cha. Yeah, so Sarvan stays the same as Lakshmi Mahodaya mentioned, and then Prarthanam also stays the same. Yes, and Vidyalaye and Cha also they stay the same. Yeah. Astu. Ajay Mahodaya.
एकवादने ते गृहम् आगच्छन्ति. 1 o'clock they come back to home.
So here te asti. Te ityukte what Mahodaya? What do you understand by that?
Te is the bahuvachana, pratham purusha.
Te is bahuvachana for pullinga.
Pullinga.
Pullinga. So pratama purusha usually we say use in the context of kriya padani.
Okay.
So te it could be in bahuvachanam, or it could be even dvivachanam also.
Strilinga.
Strilinga. Napumsakali also. So it could be either. But here in this context, it is for pullinga. Bahuvachane. All right. So they come back home. The children, they come back home. So yeah. So they get back home at 1 o'clock. Okay, by 1 o'clock. Ekavachane, Mahodaya. So what would agachanti become?
एकवादने शैलजा गृहम् आगच्छति.
Mahodaya, instead of ekavadane, instead of Shailaja or te, use some other word, some other padam. Shailaja. Shailaja or te, use some other word.
Sa we can say ekvadne sa graham agachati.
Uttama Mahodaya. Sa graham agachati. Or saha graham agachati.
Mama ek prashnam asti.
Sarvanama.
When can you use it as a mixed group of children, boys and girls, and you use te or te only?
Vaktum shakyate. Mahodaya.
Yeah.
We could also.
I didn't get you.
Ekam prashnam asti.
Pruchatu.
Ekavadane. You instead of sa, you can also say eshaha or esha also, right?
Yeah.
So I thought because
it depends on who is getting back home.
No. I'm asking why, because the children are in the school which is away. So you have to say sa only, or you can say.
No, you can say eshaha, esha.
Okay.
If there was, it depends on the context, and if there was an image, which says, which you feel the child is, coming from very far, it could be sa also, Mahodaya, sa or saha also. You are right. Yeah, it could be eshaha or esha also. Either, of those we could use. Astu. Okay, so sorry, I forgot whose turn it is next. I mean, who spoke just now?
Ajay Mahodaya.
Ajay Mahodaya. Okay, next Parvati Mahodaya.
Bhojanam kurvanti. They have lunch.
They have lunch. Okay.
Yeah. There's again a typing error there. It's
kurvanti.
Yes,
Karvanti. Oh, instead of kurvanti. Okay. Yeah.
So it should be
kurvanti. And ekavachanam bhojanam karoti.
Bhojanam karoti.
Yeah.
Astu. Nilima Mahodaya.
Jalam pibanti. They drink water.
Ekavachane?
Jalam pibati.
Jalam pibati. Astu Mahodaya. Dhanyavadah. Chitra Mahodaya.
Sayankale kridanti. They play in the evening.
They play in the evening. Okay. Ekavachane?
Sayankale kridati.
Sayankale kridati. Astu. Okay. Next, Sushila Mahodaya.
My God, is this what's it? Griha karyam kurvanti. They do their homework. Griha karyam karoti.
Griha karyam karoti. Ekavachane. Mahodaya. Astu. So next, Sangeeta Mahoday.
भ्रमणार्थं गच्छन्ति. Go for walking.
They go for walking. Astu. Ekavachane.
भ्रमणार्थं गच्छति.
भ्रमणार्थं गच्छति. Gachati. Astu Mahoday. Okay, Vishwa Mahodaya.
पितामहः पितामही जनकः माता च अपि गच्छन्ति. That is paternal grandfather, paternal grandmother, father, mother, they are going.
They also.
Also. Okay.
Api is there, right? They also go for a walk. Yeah, so Pitamaha, Pitamahi, Janakaha, Mata cha api gachanti. So they also go for a walk. Yadi ekvachane asti chet, you can just use one
of them. Yeah.
Okay, so Pitamaha gacchati.
Pitamaha gacchati. Pitama Brahmanartham gacchati.
Ekam prashna asti.
Pruchatu.
So gachanti here, the plural bahuvachana is coming because of all the people here.
Yes.
Yeah, bahuvachane asti ataha.
Bahujanani santi. Idanim gachanti.
Okay.
Pitamaha, Pitamahi, Janakaha, Mata.
Yeah. And why api has to come here? Because it's and that is the reason for gachanti here.
No. There is no connection between api and gachanti. Api means also.
Okay.
They also.
Okay.
So here they say that children, they get back home and they do all these activities and they go for a walk. And then these people also go for a walk.
Okay. So this is actually, this sentence is connected to the sentence before in that sense. That is the reason.
Just to stress upon the fact that the entire family also goes for a walk.
Okay.
In the evening. Not only the children, so even the grandparents and the parents also go for a walk.
Okay.
Anya prashna asti va?
Nasti Mahodaya.
Astu Mahodaya. Ajay Mahodaya, कृपया पठतु.
रात्रौ अष्टवादने रात्रि भोजनं कुर्वन्ति. In the night 8 o'clock, they take dinner.
They take dinner. Astu. Ekvachane.
रात्रौ अष्टवादने रात्रि भोजनं करोति. Karoti or Esha Karoti.
Karoti. Yes. So Kurvanti changes to Karoti. And yes, of course, we could say Balakaha, Eshaha, Balika, anyone. Yes.
Ajay Mahodaya, Ashta, you have to tell full ta. Yeah, you can't say Ashtvadane, Ekvadane. Parvati Mahodaya, can you mute yourself?
Oh, sorry.
So it's Ashtavadane, ta full, it has to be told.
Okay.
Ekavadane, Navavadane. It's not Navvadane, no.
Navavadane.
Yeah.
Ashtavadane.
There is no halanta, beneath the ta, right?
Right.
So it is the complete swara, so Ashtavadane. Astu Mahoday. Dhanyavadah. Parvati Mahoday.
Sarve parasparam sambhashanam kurvanti. Everybody talks with each other, parasparam, among themselves.
Yeah. They talk, they have a conversation,
Conversation,
amongst themselves, correct.
Yeah.
Ekavachane. Okay, ekvachane, I mean, it's just that sambhashanam karoti. You could just
karoti. Yeah, sambhashanam karoti.
Sambhashanam is always between two people usually.
Two people. Yeah.
If you say Saha Parasparam Sambhashanam Karoti, she will be talking to herself. Or
Magata.
We do it sometimes.
That's true. When we think aloud, or yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Nilima Mahode.
Sarve dugdham pibanti. They all have drink milk.
They all drink milk. Okay.
So, sa dugdham pibati.
Artha kaha?
She drinks milk.
She drinks milk. Astu. Okay. Chitra Mahode.
Parasparam abhivadanam kurvanti.
Yes. Also, there's a typo. It has to be kurvanti. Ku, it's karvanti. Parasparam abhivadanam kurvanti. Artha kaha, Mahode?
Parasparam, each other, they will sort.
Yeah, they'll say good night and Shubharatri.
Yeah.
Yes,
They wished each other.
Each other.
They just wish each other. Parasparam. So, and kurvanti ekavachane?
Parasparam abhivadanam karoti.
Parasparam abhivadanam. Okay. Again, karoti, parasparam, again, there has to be, two or more people. But anyway, yes. So kurvanti and then ekavachane karoti. Astu Mahode. Sushila Mahode.
Dashavadane shayanam kurvanti. At 10 o'clock they sleep.
So they go to bed by 10 o'clock.
Dashavadane shayanam karoti.
Dashavadane shayanam karoti. Astu. Sangeeta Mahode, could you please read the last sentence?
Okay. Pratah punah sarve shigram uttishtanti. Again, all are wake up early in the morning.
So they next day they wake up early in the morning. All of them wake up again. So again they wake up early in the morning. Astu. Ekavachane.
Pratah punah saurabah shigram uttishthati.
Pratah punah saurabah shigram uttishtati. Astu Mahode. Dhanyavadah.
Mahode, Parasparam abhivadanam kurvanti in single ekavachanam, how we can. Parasparam means at least two people we need, no?
But you can just say the ekavachanam of kurvanti.
No, that's what I said. Parasparam, even sambhashanam we can't do. Unless you have one more person.
Yeah. So
I just wanted some practice for this kurvanti, so hence I asked ekavachanam. Yeah. So you're right, Mahode.
Yeah, dhanyavad.
You can say Saha Mata Abhivadanam Karoti. Matam Abhivadanam Karoti. Something like that you can say.
May I give a suggestion, Mahode?
Please.
We could actually translate from Sanskrit to English, but you could do the other way around also. Like then we have to think for Sanskrit words, which is a bit more difficult, I think.
Sushila Modi, that will take little time, I think.
I see.
Some of you may be capable of doing it, but not everyone.
I thought the same passage, if we do it the other way around, because we already words we know, so at least we can remember those words again.
We'll try.
It's just that we have not learned all the vibhaktis and all, so it may be a little tricky, there. But yes, I mean, we could actually try with Sarvanama, Padani, and just have simple sentences. Maybe with just the Saptami, because we have learned that, right? So Nagare and Gruhe.
Just
So,
one sentence, Mahodaya. Not a passage, but sentences.
We could do that. Translation, sure, Mahodaya.
Translation of the Vakyam.
You have given me an idea for, more exercises.
Next class.
Next class.
You can remember more Sanskrit words.
That's true. Astu. Anyaha prashna santi va? Any other questions?
No graha karyam, no? So if you give this week some homework, at least we can practice.
Astu.
You come to the next class and you'll see what homework you get. Slowly homework will pick up. Graha karyam will pick up.
Okay.
Okay, so if there are no other questions, then maybe we could do some more of reading. Is that okay?
Chaitra Mahodaya, if you can find an English passage, just check.
English passage, I really need to search, Mahodaya. I'll get something ready for the next class.
Next class.
So
I have a question.
Pruchatu.
In our last class, we were given some dhatu roots, and we had to expand them. So in which book will we find all these, where to get the material from?
Dhatu.
What was the dhatu they gave you, Mahodaya?
A whole list of them, like Krida, Dhava, Khada. So some of these are easy, we can do them. But swap, pa is also okay. But some of these are a little difficult and we don't understand the meanings.
What are the ones, Mahodaya, which you're finding it difficult?
No,
let's just read it out.
We will just, see if we can find something in Kosha.
Yeah, Kosha, but Mahodaya, they have not been,
fun, of course.
They have not been taught to use the Kosha as.
No, Kosha we discussed last week, right? Kosha.
Yeah, we discussed, but in the classes, have they taught them?
No.
Where to go and all that?
I think some of the students would have learned Kosha.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two teachers would have taught. But yes, even Ashtadhyayi as Vishwa Mahodaya. So
Parishishtam has some of them.
That is the answers, right? The answer.
The fourth part has some of these dhatu roots. I was looking at them.
Actually, the best thing, Sushila, the best thing is even on your mobile, you can download Ashtadhyayi.
Ashtadhyayi, okay.
Yeah.
We shall just go to that right now. Maybe we could do a couple of examples. Just
don't know what it is. We didn't do it in our class. That's right.
We shall look at that.
What is that Ashtadhyayi?
Yeah, so can you see the screen?
I was going to ask the same thing. We haven't done it.
Yeah, so this is ashtadhyayi.com. So here, when you type in ashtadhyayi.com, you get this screen. And then you, so this is it's a wonderful website.
Yeah.
So here you have something called Dhatu Pataha. Yeah, so can everyone see this Dhatu Pataha? Yeah, so you just select that. And so you can see here already, number of dhatus are listed here, like bhu, to exist, to become. Like if we type in here, say, for example, us, so us. So asti. So here I typed in us and you can see here asti. But see, the only thing is, it has all these lakaras and all, which, most of us, wouldn't have learned. So just don't get confused because there's a lot of information here. We don't want anyone to be overwhelmed. But yes, I mean, for now, as all of you have learned, so lat lakara ityukte vartamana kala. Okay, so you can maybe refer to only this. So you have it like, asti, staha, santi. So again, as Purusha also, many of us, probably haven't learned. So asti staha santi, it is in pratama purushaha, and then asi staha sta is in madhyama purushaha, and asmi swaha smaha is in uttama purushaha.
Nilima Mohdaya, have they asked you to find out the dhatu rupam?
No, he just actually Mr. Karthik also told us about this Ashtadhyayi. I was just wondering whether it was available in any of the books that we have. Because technologically challenged, so I find this more difficult to find.
Lakshmi Mohdaya, I just checked the slides. He has, I think, listed the dhatus, and I guess you're supposed to find out, the Vartamana Kala forms, Rupani. So, yeah, but this is, it has lots of, lot of information, so it could be a bit, overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
But in case,
right now, you need not have to use Ashtadhyayi.
yeah, that's true. So,
thank you.
Right now, the Parishita we can go through. No?
Yeah, it's a website. It's a website. Ashtadhyayi.
It is a website. But let us check if, let's check for Kosha, if. No, Kosha wouldn't have that.
No, Kosha will have only the meaning, Mohdaya. Not the dhatu rupam or shabda rupam and all that.
In Kosha, can we find out Bahuvachana Mandan? Only single.
Let's check.
Actually, Ashtadhyayi is an easier website to look into all these things.
Yeah, so there is us and asti. Can everyone see this?
Yes.
Yes.
So they have given so us, asti, be, exist, happen, become. So you could try in Kosha. Kosha is more simpler to use than Ashtadhyayi is a bit, actually, it could be overwhelming. So yeah, and someone was asking for Bahuvachanam, right?
Yes.
Bahuvachanam of which padam, Mahoday? Chitra Mahoday, Bhavati Vadatu.
What is that padam?
No, you were like you. I think you were the one, no, who asked the question. Could we find out?
Whatever this thing in the Kosha Sanskrit that in that .com, can we find out whatever if present tense, past tense in that way? Can we find out? And whatever, suppose balakaha, so plural of balakaha, can we find out in that way?
Oh, well, we have one more website for that. Here again, I'm balakaha. If we type balakaha, then again, we may just get the meaning. Let us see. Balaka.
Only don't, by practice, you will get it, Mohdaya.
Balakaha. So they give here the, the ekavachane balakaha asti.
Okay. So there is no.
Once they learn the vibhakti rupam, they will get it.
No, Indriya will give, but then again, that would be also, too overwhelming for them, Indriya also.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't think so much ahead.
So right now we could just stick to, spoken Sanskrit and Kosha, so. And Bahuvachana Rupani, I'm sure through practice we will eventually, learn, many of.
Actually, can you go to that ashtadhyayi.com?
Mahodaya.
And on the home page.
This is okay. Home page, is it?
Home page, the first one.
This is.
Remove the dhatu.
Okay.
Then Shabd Patha. So if you select any one of these, say Ram, third one.
Yeah, so they given all the, the vibhakti. So again, this also might be overwhelming,
No, the first line they can read, the first one.
The first one, of course.
Okay.
But again, it doesn't have all the words. It has some of the words, of course. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Yeah, I think some of the students have learned Dvivachanam also, right?
Yes.
So Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, Am. But yeah, it has some of the words. I mean, if you go to your Shabda Pataha, I mean, you could try. But yeah, please don't get confused, So that's our only request.
Mahodaya, I just wanted to know what is that dhatu which she was talking about? I couldn't understand that.
Dhatu is the root, Mahodaya.
Yeah, but what she was asked, she was saying some exercise they gave. No, I just wanted to know what is to be done.
What were the
Nilima Mahodaya mentioned, right? Nilima Mahodaya, would you like to answer?
Actually, all these kriya padani, like gachati. So the root word, the
gachati will
root word is
become
the
dhatu.
gam dhatu, right? Gam dhatu translates to gachati, gachata, etc.
Okay, we haven't done kriya pad in our class, so it's all right. Okay.
Okay.
We
so
just
you have been, Nilima Mahodaya, so have you been given the root words and asked to find the...
No, not really. I mean, he said we had done a few of them in the class, and the rest, he said, if you want to explore, you can.
Okay.
It wasn't a particular homework as that, but he said if you want to explore, you can.
Astu. So yes, I mean, dhatu pataha, you can, if, I mean, if you have time, then you try using dhatu pataha. Yeah, so...
Dhatu patha in the...
ashtadhyayi.com. Yeah, but...
and if you go to the Play Store, you can even download Ashtadhyayi.
Okay.
As an app by itself.
Astu. Prashna santi va?
Any other doubts till now?
Yeah. Please, if you have any questions. So has everyone completed their assignments? I mean, the Grihakaryam 8.
Yes.
So I hope all of you are finding it simpler to submit it on Classroom now. You must have got a hang of it. Yeah. I don't want to start with any new exercise right now because, it's almost time. And hence, so let's kind of stop the exercises per se. But of course, if you have anything to share regarding your homework or any specific doubts, so...
If it is exam, means when it will be, Mahodaya?
They will let you know, so yeah, they'll let you know, Mahodaya. They'll give you some time to prepare, and and we could also do some revision here in Abhyasa Varga, so we could do that. They'll give you time to prepare, no worries.
You will have ample time.
Ma'am.
You'll be thorough with it. Everybody will get above 90.
Small test like that, will it be there?
So yeah, usually even we had after every 10 sessions, we usually have a test. In fact, we are now going to have this week one test in our Lata class.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the tradition, so after it's just, for us to revise and to kind of, see how much, marks is just the, secondary. It's just, it's just for us to explore, how much we have learned, how much we have understood.
Exactly.
So that's all.
Samaptam kurmah va?
Yadi prashnaः न सन्ति चेत् समापयामः. Astu. Vishwa Mahodaya, could you please, I shall share the prayer, Mahodaya. Kripaya Mangalam Karotu. अस्तु महोदय.
मङ्गलश्लोकः. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ तत्सत्.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः. शुभरात्रि.
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 धन्यवादः.
Lakshmi Mohoday, your
धन्यवादः.
favorite sentence. I'm waiting to hear that.
आगामि सोमवासरे मेलिष्यामः सर्वे.
Thank you. धन्यवादः. Namaste.
Lakshmi Mohoday, I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah,
Just
that's
wait.
why I am also wait.